What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Today I'm going to share with you my weight loss journey. 7 months ago I looked like this. Today I look like this, 70 pounds lighter. That's right, 70 pounds in 7 months. I'm going to share with you everything I did step by step. And of course, this is a cooking show, so I'm also going to share with you one of my favorite go-to super easy meals that I ate all the time to get here. Everybody, let's get cooking. So why did I start this weight loss journey? Well, the beginning of the year, I really did not feel good. I had a hard time sleeping. I couldn't get out of bed. I had no energy. I couldn't focus. Digestion issues, sweating all the time. I could go on and on and on. So here's where I give a big shout out to Mrs. Big Cat for urging me to go to the doctor. And I love her for doing that for me. But I knew I had to do it myself. So I decided, okay, I'm going to make this decision. I'm going to get healthy this year. I'm going to find out what's going on, and I'm going to try to fix whatever I got going on, whether it's good, bad, and different. So I went to the doctor. That's the first step. Go to the doctor, see what's going on with you, and just like I did with me. He did blood work. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, but other than that, nothing major. So obviously I had to lose some weight, and he did tell me exercise, diet will go a long way in reducing my blood pressure and my cholesterol. I started dieting. I started with low fat and low carb diet. So I cut out breads, pastas, potatoes, any kind of starchy carbohydrates, low fat. So I cut out mayo, I cut out oils, no fried foods. I basically had grilled chicken or fish with a salad or with some vegetables. That was my go-to. I ate multiple times a day, small meals, snacks in between, but healthy stuff. I exercised probably 3 times a week, I would say, and I just started going to the gym, and really all I did was the treadmill at this point. I'd do 30, 45 minutes on the treadmill, and I committed to playing golf once a week, whether it was practice or actually playing once a week. That was my go-to. Get outside, get some natural vitamin D. And I did this religiously for 3 months, no cheating, not even on the weekends, and I lost 30 pounds. And I felt great. I was getting there. I was moving in the right direction. I was feeling healthy. I was getting my energy back, and everything was going good. And then I hit a wall. I couldn't get below 30 pounds of weight loss. So I started looking online. I started doing some research, and I keep seeing this keto popping up. And I had a friend of mine who went on keto, and he lost a bunch of weight years ago. So I started looking at it. I didn't even know what it was. And it was very similar to what I was already doing. It was a minor difference. So keto is high protein, high fat, low carbs. And when I say low carbs, low simple carbs, low sugars. So I'd already cut out the sugar part of it. I'd already cut out those carbs. I just needed to basically increase my complex carbs intake, which is the cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, arugula, Brussels sprouts, spinach, things like that. And then I had to replace the bad fats, which I didn't have any fats at this time, but I had to add some fat. So I had to add good fats like avocado oil, olive oil, olives, avocados. You get the idea. So good fats, good carbs, high protein. So I had to increase a little bit of my protein intake. And I started doing that. So the premise behind keto is if you get rid of the carbohydrates, your body needs energy. It used to use those carbohydrates for energy, but since the bad carbs aren't there anymore, it would reach out for your fats in your body to use for energy. And that's where the weight loss comes in. So I started doing that, and it started working. I started losing weight again. I kept doing research, and that's when I found out about intermittent fasting. So I started reading on intermittent fasting, and I'm not a real big breakfast guy to begin with. I never really have been. So for me, I just had to change a little bit of my schedule of eating. So it wasn't that big of a leap for me to go to intermittent fasting. What I changed was instead of doing an early lunch, I would do a late lunch. Instead of doing a regular time dinner, I would do a late dinner. And I initially started at 15 hours of fasting, did that for a while. And then I kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, the number of hours fasting, until I settled in at 19 hours fasting and 5 hours of eating. So now I eat at 3 p.m. Lunch, and then 8 p.m. is my dinner, and no snacks in between and nothing after. So 19 hours of fasting, 5 hours of eating. I'm still doing it to this day, and I love it. It's been a game changer for me. There's so many benefits to intermittent fasting. Weight loss, obviously, but the list, heart health, diabetes prevention, brain health, inflammation reduction, cellular repair, gene expression, sleep improvement. It is just a game changer. I had my plan. Now I'm cranking away as far as the weight loss. I'm back on track. I'm losing weight again. And I decided to start taking some supplements. I just started doing research. I take several supplements now. I take turmeric, magnesium, vitamin B12, benfotiamine. I take fish oil, omega-3, vitamin D3, just to name a few. And I've really seen a difference in my energy, my sleep, my memory, my focus, even my skin. I didn't notice it, but people started telling me, wow, your skin looks really great. What have you done? And that's what I've done. So I know some of the supplements that I take are supposed to be good for your skin and like cleared up any kind of blotchiness that I had and just a nice smooth color. So check it out. Do your research. Figure out what you want to take. Talk to your doctor. Make sure he or she is okay with it. And I would definitely add some supplements. All right, transitioning into meals. We'll start with drinks. These are the drinks that I drink pretty much every day. And I'll start off with Monster in the morning, 0 sugar. I know, not supposed to take it. I hear that from everybody. I'll tell you right now, I've been drinking these for 20 years, once a day. I've been to the doctors. My heart is fine. So that's my coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink this, okay? I'm sure I'll hear some comments down below. And while we're at this, please comment down below with anything, any observations, any questions on, because this is what works for me. It might not work for you. You got to try what works for you, okay? So we'll stop right there with that. Continuing, I drink Coke Zero. I never really drank soda before I actually got on this diet, but I started getting a need for more caffeine. I kind of like the feeling I get, the cognitive feeling. So I really like this Coke Zero because it uses stevia, which is a natural root for the sweetener, instead of some of those artificial sweeteners. So I kind of like the Coke Zero. I'll sprinkle some of those in during the day. I do drink water. I don't drink as much as I used to. I was drinking a ton of water when I first started. For the first 3 months, I was drinking a lot of water, and it was not, I just felt really full and bloated, and it just did not work for me. So I do drink some water, but not a ton of it. I drink Body Armor, 0 sugar. This stuff is awesome. Just read the label. It'll tell you electrolytes, 0 sugar, antioxidants, many B vitamins, natural flavors and sweeteners. So this stuff is really, really good. It's very important to have electrolytes in your system, especially if you're going to the gym, working out, or doing any kind of outside activities. So this also I drink is another caffeine, but this is tea, much better than I'm sure the first two. So I do drink a few of these teas a day as well, and I get them unsweet. And I have a hack, because when Mrs. Big Cat and I do go out to dinner, we usually get Arnold Palmer's, which is half iced tea, half lemonade. So I have a hack. So I bought these unsweet teas. I have the stevia, liquid form of stevia that you can just squirt in there, as well as just natural lemon that I squirt in there as well. My formula for myself, 1 squirt of the stevia, 4 squirts of the lemon, shake it up, homemade Arnold Palmer. It's awesome. And then finally, no alcohol. I stopped drinking, cut it out of my system. It just turns to sugar and does other bad things. So just cut out the alcohol, and that will help you for sure. All right, next up is lunch. My go-to lunch when I'm at home is, believe it or not, a bowl of cereal. That's right, a bowl of cereal. I just started eating cereal this year since I was a kid for the diet, and this is my go-to. I love it. It's basically a bowl of Kashi Go peanut butter flavored cereal, along with a sliced organic banana and some organic blueberries with skim milk. I love it. It's delicious. It's my favorite meal of the day, believe it or not. If I'm on the road, because I do work on the road quite a bit, I'll either get a salad with some protein in it, or if I don't have time, I'll bring a Cliff Bar and some bananas and some Body Armor. But that's my lunch. So for dinner, my typical dinner is either a large salad with a lot of arugula, cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, some chicken, some grilled chicken or some rotisserie chicken that I have that we'll buy from the grocery store, a whole chicken, and chop it up, and we'll use that for a couple days. Some shaved Parmesan cheese. Hard cheese is not bad for you. It's good, actually, as well as ranch dressing. I love ranch dressing, and that's my go-to for my dinner. Or if I cook dinner, there's a recipe. Stay tuned. It's coming soon. Don't go anywhere. But if we do go out to dinner, I'll just pick something that's healthy on the menu. Every restaurant has something healthy, usually a grilled chicken with some vegetables or fish with vegetables. Some of my favorites. Ale House has the Mimi's Fiesta chicken and shrimp bowl. It has a little bit of rice in it, but it's really good. Chili's has an ancho salmon with Mexican rice and broccoli. It's phenomenal. The first time I ordered it, I'm like, there's no way this is going to be good. It's awesome. The way they make the salmon, it's nice and crispy on the outside and flaky on the inside. It's really good. Give it a shot. And then another one is Bubba Coo's Burritos. They have this taco salad. I love the outside tortilla shell taco. Oh, they use it to make the bowl. I love it. They load it up with a salad, and you can put in whatever you want, chicken or steak or whatnot. That's really good as well. And then our reward for doing good, Mrs. Big Cat and I, once a week, we go to Wing It Wednesday, which is at Flanagan's. And basically, if you buy a pitcher, you get 10 free wings. And I know what you're thinking, and I thought the same thing. I thought you said no alcohol. And you can get a pitcher of anything. So we get a pitcher of, guess what? Arnold Palmer with 10 free wings, and then we'll get a side salad with that or some veggies or whatever. And it is so good, the wings there. So give it a shot if you have a Flanagan's near you. All right, so let's move on to that recipe that I ate at least twice a week during my weight loss journey. Roll the tape. All right, quick prep. Free-range chicken cut into 2-inch pieces. Season them with Montreal chicken seasoning. Shake it up. Let that sit for about a half an hour. Some organic broccoli. Some fresh mushrooms. A whole onion sliced up. That's our prep. All right, we're going to preheat the Blackstone to 375. I fill that tin with some water. Add my veggies, a little bit of butter, and we're going to cover that and give that a good 10 to 15 minute head start before we even start cooking our veggies. So veggies on the left, spread them out nice and evenly, coat them with some salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of oregano, then we put our chicken down, spread that out. Do not use the same spatula for the chicken and veggies, no cross-contamination here. And then just turn them every couple minutes. Once the outside gets nice and brown, then you want to cover it so we can cook the inside to an internal temperature of 160. That chicken is ready to go. Looks beautiful. It is time to serve our plate. Half a plate of the cruciferous vegetables, the other half with a nice helping of our protein, and then of course top it with those delicious looking mushrooms and onions. That's it. Look at that plate. It is gorgeous. Let's go eat. So now, at this point in time, I feel great. I've lost pretty much all the weight I want to lose. Now my focus is on lowering my body fat percentage and increasing my muscles. Added more protein to my diet, drinking some protein shakes, and eating more proteins naturally, as well as now at the gym, I'm lifting weights, doing some weightlifting as well on my regular routine. I also bought this new biometric scale. Obviously, you get your weight, but it also gives you body fat percentage, skeletal muscle, metabolic age. It gives you all kinds of stuff. I just got it recently, but I love it. I'll put a link in the description below as well as on the screen if you want to pick one up for yourself. But so far, 2 thumbs up for me. And it's the bigger size too. So for big guys like me, and I'm assuming some people watching this video, works great. Hope you like that recipe. Let me tell you, it's awesome. Give it a shot. Made me hungry watching it, not gonna lie. But give it a shot. So let's move outside and wrap this video up. Whoo-wee! Man, that was a lot of fun, let me tell you. So I really hope this video helps somebody. If you're in a situation like I was 7 months ago, just realize it can be done. A little bit of hard work, a little bit of determination, a little bit of consistency, and you'll get there. You'll get there. So like I said before, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer every single one of them, and I'll be as detailed as possible. So everybody, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat out.